Here's a story that was recently my experience and left me feeling like a real idiot. The reality is, I'm not an idiot. I am a trusting person who fully committed to a relationship and had that commitment used against me to justify behavior that ultimately ended a relationship. I also know this story is full of red flags that I ignored and short sighted decisions, all of which I justified because I was in love. What I didn't take into account was that I was apparently the only person in the relationship that was actually in love. I will never really know if she thought she loved me or was fully aware of the lie. Okay, 8 months ago, I met someone who seemed really cool and easy to talk to. She seems to be genuinely compassionate and kind to people and has a great sense of humor. I have to tell myself that she is married, so put any ideas of romantic involvement out of my head. That's first time we hang out. She tells me she is in an open marriage and that we could totally hook up as long as we didn't catch feelings. I figured why not, and we planned and had a really fun night at an Airbnb. The next morning I go home and she goes home. But no more than 30 minutes later, I get a call from her that she has left her husband and she is coming over. Oh shit. When she gets here, she tells me it's not what it looks like. That she isn't leaving him right after spending the night with me, that this was a long time coming and the timing was just weird. But she is 100% done with him and would be into pursuing a relationship with me. I know you are screaming at me in your head at this point, and I know this is a story about a lot of bad decisions. The short version is we move in together within a month. We start saying I love you within a week or two. It's moving really fast and I never go this fast, but for some reason I'm there for it this time, fully falling for this woman. I feel genuinely happy for the first time in quite a long time. Foolish. I took a new job that involved training out of town, and when I left for the training I found with that, she had her husband over. I don't day X cause the divorce was still in progress. Apparently during my week away she has him over several times, once overnight. When I get back I express my concerns over this, and I am told that she has a long history with this man, that he is struggling, and she is concerned he will hurt himself, so she is providing support. She refers to my concerns as a me problem and suggests I need therapy for my insecurity. And yes, I actually take what she says seriously and go see a therapist and work on why I have such a problem with something that is clearly innocent. I probably don't need to tell you the rest. It was all a lie. I am not sure if it was a lie from the start or became one soon after. But her love for me dried up the moment her husband started paying more attention to her and supplying a lot of cocaine, which is her other true love. Once he was giving her all his attention and spending several $100s every other day on copious amounts of cocaine. She got her things and left with him without so much as a goodbye or an explanation. I guess I didn't need one, but man, I felt like a real idiot. She's back with him now, and to add insult to injury, she made some elaborate story up where I was the dishonest person to all of our social circle, so I get to feel extra alone. I've been struggling these last 10 days while she is happily planning the return of her life with her husband. The crazy thing is that nobody really cares that this woman tore through my life and broke me emotionally, all to benefit her marriage. Nobody is thinking twice about her behavior or questioning if this is a decent person to be friends with. It all just feels especially cruel. I guess the lesson to take from this is to trust your gut, and don't allow someone to turn shit around on you when you have a legitimate concern. I know their relationship was doomed to fail from the start, but what I didn't understand was just how deceptive someone could be, leading me to believe I was loved when, in fact, I was just a tool.